Hello guys, so today we are going to learn different types of amplifier. So first we see what is amplifier. An amplifier is a device which improves strength of any signal. So and the parameter through which we rate any amplifier is can be voltage gain, can be current gain, can be power gain. So voltage gain, so any gain or a amplification factor is ratio of the output quantity divided by input quantity. So for voltage gain, output voltage divided by input voltage. To calculate current gain, we calculate output current divided by input current, and to calculate power gain, we multiply both input and output. Current and voltage gain. So power gain is strength of an amplifier. So basically, this AV/AI means voltage gain, current gain, or power gain are in ratio form. We usually calculate the gain in terms of dB. So to convert into dB, we apply this formula: 20 log voltage gain, 20 log current gain, and for power gain 10 log power gain. So basically there are four types of amplifier depending on the value of the input and output resistance. So any amplifier is classified from there or by there the value of input and output resistance. So first amplifier is voltage amplifier, and it is also called as voltage control voltage source, and we will see what is the value of the input and output resistance. But the voltage amplifier, by the name we can say that the gain is denoted as output voltage divided by input voltage. Voltage amplifier means it will be amplify voltage V naught by Vin. We know the amplification factor is output quantity divided by input quantity, and because of this is a voltage amplifier, we use this ratio of output voltage divided by input voltage. For current amplifier, we use this ratio I naught by I, current output current divided by input current. And for transconductance, conductance means current divided by voltage, and this is amplifier, so we use output quantity divided by input quantity, so ratio will be output current divided by input voltage. And trans resistance amplifier, fourth category is trans resistance amplifier. Resistance means voltage divided by current, and V, so the ratio will be output voltage divided by input current. So the very critical point we should notice here that we cannot define any category of amplifier through which its gain. No, if voltage gain is infinity or very large, we cannot say it is a voltage amplifier, because I already told you that the type of amplifier is defined by through which its value of input and output resistance, not by its voltage or current gain. Okay, so we'll see it through an example. So voltage amplifier, VCVS, voltage control voltage source. Internal architecture will be like this. Okay, so the equation we use to characterize voltage amplifier is V naught equal to K Vin. Voltage amplifier means it will amplify input voltage by some amount, okay, at output voltage, at output. So output voltage will be a amplification factor into input voltage. So you apply a source voltage Vs here, the internal resistance will be in series Rs, and input resistance of the amplifier Rin, and here will be some dependent voltage through this equation Kvin, and the internal resistance will be series because of voltage dependent source, and the output resistance Rn. Okay, so we can use this equation. Voltage, first you apply voltage divider rule in primary circuit, Vn equal to Rin upon Rin plus Rs into Vs, and so we can use rewrite this equation like this, equation A. So if you see here, to get high output or a high voltage output voltage, we need high dependent voltage Kvin. Okay, to get high Vin, we need so Vs is fixed, we cannot do any with Vs. So to get high Vin, we will be required high Rin. Okay, so if Rs is also fixed, internal resistance is also fixed of voltage source. So if we get high Rn, so hole ratio will be less, so the Vin will be high. So to get the high amplification, we need high input resistance. Rn should be ideally infinity, but practically it should be large. So amplifier VCVS or voltage amplifier should have high input impedance. Okay, because of high input resistance, it is called voltage control amplifier, because the controlling quantity is voltage. So if we apply K voltage divider rule at secondary or output circuit, V naught equal to RL1 R naught plus RL K Vin. So we rewrite this equation like this. So if we see here, to get high output voltage, we will be required low output resistance or low R naught. So ideally it should be 0, R naught should be 0. So for amplifier should have low output resistance, so called voltage source. Okay. So for voltage amplifier, input resistance should be high and output resistance should be low. Okay. So for example, common collector amplifier usually it gives you high current gain, but it is a voltage amplifier because it has high input resistance and low output resistance. So type of amplifier is totally defined by the value of the input and output resistance, not by the current gain or voltage gain. Okay, so high input resistance means Rn should be very greater than the Rs. Rn should be very greater than Rs, and low output resistance means R0 should be very less than RL. So current amplifier means current control current, so I naught equal to KIN. So current source, we will have source as current source, and the internal resistance will be in parallel. Rn will be here, KIN, R0 will be in parallel, and here will be RM. So we apply current divider rule, IN and I0. So to get high IN here, from IS, we will be required low Rn. Okay, Rn should be ideally 0, and similarly to get high I0, so R0 should be infinity through this equation. So in current control current source, will be required low input resistance and high output resistance. Okay, these two amplifiers, if you understand these two amplifier, you will automatically understand the two amplifier, transconductance, transresistance. For example, as a current control current or current amplifier, the example is common base amplifier. This provide you high voltage gain, but it is a current amplifier because of its input and output resistance value. It has low input resistance, through which you get a high current at input side, and it has high output resistance, because of which you get high current at output side. Okay. If you remember the circuit diagram, you will automatically you can definitely say that why the Rn should be high or low, why R0 should be high or low for a particular type of amplifier. If you see transconductance amplifier, so equation will be I0 equal to KVin, or here K will be as a GM. We will denote as GM because transconductance is denoted by GM. So I0 by Vin equal to GM means input side will be voltage source and output side will be current source. Okay, or output current. So Vs, the internal resistance will be in series, and here we need output current, so dependent source will be in current form or current source, so output resistance will be in parallel. So if input side is voltage, so Rn should be large, and if we have output side current source, we will be required output resistance as high. So here both input and output resistance we need high input and output resistance compared to source and load resistance. For transfer resistance, both resistance should be Rin and R0 should be low. Okay, I hope you all got the concept. If you got any doubt, please write into the comment box. Thank you.